Hi, this is Dave Lowe with isiFederal, and I want to introduce you to a tool that we use called the Winnable Opporunity Matrix. The objective here with this tool is to drive our relationships into the green and drive our ability to win into the green. The closer we are to the green, or the more solid we are into the green, the better chances we have of being able to win opportunities in the federal space. The way this works is if you take a look at the right-hand side, we have contracting officers, CO, program managers or project managers, PM, technical representatives, TR, they could be CORs or COTARs, and administrators. These are folks from maybe as high as secretary level, but usually in the SES or director level, and the ability for us to get cover from them politically. So if we take a look at how this matrix works, if you look, there's no zero on these underneath of the folks. The reason this is there can't possibly be a neutral reaction. They're either going to favor us a little or not. And if we don't know them yet, they certainly can't favor us, right? A lot of times we want to think about people that we don't know as being fair. Can't do that. We have to look at them as unknown, and therefore they have to be a flag or in the red. What we want to do is we want to meet with these people, and we want them to get them to like us. And that's what this is as we move our way into the green. A 1 would be somebody that you met and you came across pretty well. The second one is they kind of like you. You're kind of getting some good vibes. Third is they're leaning toward what you are offering and who you are, and they're respecting you. 4, now we're talking. Now we're talking about coaches, people that are willing to help us understand the inner workings of an agency, or specifically what key other decision makers are looking for. 5, those are our champions. They're the ones that will take our flag up the hill. These are people that we want to develop along the way. Obviously, the more 5s we have and 4s we have, the better off we are. But it isn't important for you to have everybody as a 4 or 5. You just need 1, or maybe you don't even need to get to a 4 or 5. You just want to make sure that they're above that line, because the ones that are below that line are the ones that are favoring your competition. Will this happen? Certainly it will. We at least need to know who is favoring your competition, right? And that's what this lets us do. If we don't really get good vibes, they may be protecting your competitor, the one that you're going out after. So there's two different types of opportunities. Opportunities that don't have an incumbent and opportunities that do. Either way, if we work this system, we can determine and help determine how we can get ahead of the RFP. Now remember, the RFP process is an exclusionary process. If we want to be considered included, then we need to be proactive and go out after these people to develop the relationships so they get to know us, so that they will include us. And that is where the number of competitors comes into play. This is determining where we are in their shortlist. Do contracting folks shortlist people? You better believe they do. And if we're not on the shortlist, then we're on the outside looking in. The other pieces that you see on the other part of this Winnable Opportunity Matrix start with how far ahead do we know about an opportunity before it hits the street? Are we 60 days in advance? If we are, then we can effectively build a relationship with the people on the right so that we can start to inject our solutions into the scope of work. Does this happen? You better believe it does. And we need to be able to look to see if our information is being included as part of that scope of work. If it's not, you can bet that your competition is. The other part is there an incumbent? If there is an incumbent, is it you? All right. If it is, you must be in the green, and you already know things ahead of time. If you're not, then us knowing about an opportunity more than 60 days in advance certainly gives us an advantage to be able to compete with them much more on a level playing field, doesn't it? The other part, is it within our wheelhouse? Is it a great contract size for us? And did we help to set the budget? Is the budget funded? If it's not funded, it's not a real opportunity. So as we look at this opportunity matrix and we look at the opportunities that we have, where do you fit? That's the question. Now, you may be asking, well, how do I find the people that are competing with me on these particular projects beforehand? Great question. That's one of the things we do as a foundation in setting ourselves up to be able to build the relationships with the key decision makers. We look at the marketplace and we dissect it based on your competition. That is your true target spot, right? That's the hottest target space that you can be in, the people that are buying from your key competitors. So when we do that, then we identify the people. We look on across all the chains, whether they're in the program side or the procurement side, and we go about building the relationships. If you need some help in being able to determine who those people are, that's what we're here for. If you need some help being able to refine your message and go out and get those folks, that's what we're here for. If you need face-to-face representation in Washington, D.C. and Maryland and Virginia, that's great. That's what we're here for. Remember, the RFP process is an exclusionary process. We want to be proactive in helping you go out after these folks and build those relationships so that you are included as opposed to excluded. If you need some help, we would love to help you out. Visit us at www.isifederal.com. Also, you can call us at 888-9-GET-ISI, and we would love to help you penetrate the market space and use this winnability matrix for yourself. Have a great day.